everybody, and welcome back to the wonderful place that is the Valley of the Old Farm. Glad to be back. Taking a couple of days off recently, but I'm back. And yeah, let's get this Unimog and lorry back up to the farm right as the rain starts. Always lovely when that happens. We'll get these back up to the main farm and get on with other things. Very conscious of the fact that we have very little money and a gigantic bank loan. I have those bales to move at some point, which will probably actually use this trailer to move them, to be completely honest. But yeah, not entirely sure what we're going to do today. We're going to do something, that's for sure. There's a few jobs that need to be done, but as to what they will be, I don't know yet. It seems like the lorry has gotten stuck. Let me just see. I'll do it myself. Incapable workers. But anyway, here we are. Back at the farm with the lorry. It's been a long time since this thing's been here. I can straight away go back into its little hovel hole over here. I'm just going to leave the gates open as well because, well, oops. All machines from sewer are currently on sale. This offer lasts for another 6 hours. Okay. This Unimog is a bit bright. I should have got it in a slightly different shade of red, but there you go. So I'll just try and park this trailer in this shed here. Somewhere like that will do. Let's actually go and check on the sheep. See how they're getting on. See how they're getting on indeed. Well, they have grass, and I would presume they have water too. Let me just check. Yeah, they're fine. Nothing needing done there. It's always a good thing. Their health is still ridiculously low though. Right, in fact, I have just decided what we're going to do today. And that is to park the Unimog over here and walk over to this field. This nice big field here. Yeah, why not? We could do. So as soon as the tractor starts, so does the time. I don't know why they give us a front weight. This one doesn't take one. Is this going to be another episode like before? Probably. Yeah, got rid of that sawdust off the field too. This field looks significantly smaller now. So I want to get a bit further away from the edge than that. I do still have that really kind of irritating keyboard steer mod. There's a way to turn the rotating camera off. I will look that up before I record another episode. Getting a bit of wheel slippage straight off the bat. All of 7 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure you're not meant to fertilise in the wet, to be honest. But here we are doing it anyway, because that's how we roll. I need one of these. This is awesome. This is something we actually need to do to our own fields, which is spray them. Almost all of our fields, in fact, need to be sprayed. fact, not almost all of them, all of them. This is not the quickest way to do this field. Or maybe it is. It seems to be going quite quickly on the pie chart, but we'll get this done real quick, out the way with it. I'll put the beacons on too, because why not? Because we can. It's not our tractor. This will bring us in a little bit of money. Won't bring us in loads, but it'll bring us in a little bit. I like how you see the rain falling down there. Very nice. And you see the smoke being lit up by the beacon as well. This game never ceases to impress me. Almost done just one side of the headland, and with that the field is already almost halfway. We're losing speed going up this slight hill. It's not a very big hill, but we're losing pace. Now, do we risk it going all the way to the end, or is a car going to come barreling round the corner and take us out? Probably. That's how it works in this game. The traffic in this game is awesome. I say overly sarcastically. Go over a little bit more. About there. That's near touching the ground on the other side. Yeah, now we're going uphill, so this is where we struggle. 2 miles an hour, although to be fair, this is quite a hill. Look at that wheel slipping. Slippage. Or track slippage, I suppose it would be. All of 2 miles an hour. We're racing up the field here. Definitely not going to get a time bonus on this one. Ah, we might, you never know. We're halfway through the field now. There we go. Gaining speed again. We've got another hill to go up. Not as steep as that one though. That was actually quite a decent hill. Sheep health is low, thank you very much. Oops. I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of sheep health is low now, annoyingly. I know my sheep health is low, I wish it wasn't, but it is, and I don't know why. Maybe they're miserable because there's not enough of them. Oh, we're quite quick. Some kind of root crop in this field. We're on day 6 of spring. I have increased the time to times 30, and we're already halfway through the day when we started, so not going to be the longest of episodes, but I'm okay with that. It means I can get it out quicker. Because this is actually the same day I'm recording, this is the day it's scheduled to go out, which is always the best plan. 3 mile an hour going up the hill back towards our farm here. Still quicker than we were going. 3/4 of the way done. We should start gaining speed any second now. There we go. Starting to go up. A little bit quicker. There we go. 6, 7. Apparently 7's as fast as we can go with this slurry tanker, which is not that quick. So we'll just do the same again. You hear the sheep in the background. I think it's time we start earning some serious money, and the quickest way to do that, in my opinion, is to do some forestry work. I have done a lot of it recently, in this series and others, but we need the money. I mean, I'd like to be sitting with at least $250,000. I think that would be a nice place to be. Enough for a spare tractor if we need it, or even a field if we wanted it. Although we can now lease fields, which is always nice. There we go, we'll finish it on this row, I suspect. We shouldn't have to come back up the field. It's a weird shape to this field, but it works. Let's try and not hit that tree though. Any second now we'll be done. We're going to catch the fence, aren't we? Oh no, we went straight through it. Any second now. There we go. We got £2,710. Lovely. Now let's go and have a look at forestry equipment. Now there's this here, which will allow us to chop down trees, which I think we should just go ahead and buy it. And this will help us get rid of stumps. So again, go ahead and buy it. So now we can chop down trees, but what are we going to do with them? Now, this interests me as a lease. It's going to cost us 7,000 to lease. But yes, we do want to lease it. And we need the corresponding lorry to go on it, which is not like the one we have. It is this one, I think. Pretty sure it's that one. Or is it this one? BSM, let me just double check. Can't quite remember. I know it's one of them. I think any hook lorry would work, to be honest. This looks quite nice, but it's ridiculously expensive. That was even more expensive. My God. What about this one? Yeah, 157. That one's cheapest so far. 210. We'll go for this one and just hope it works. Go for standard attachers, main color, keep it as it is. Wheel setup, we'll go for white tires. Design, just yeah, we'll go for that. Okay. Now we're going to need both our Unimog and our lorry for this as well. So yeah, we just spent 30 grand. Always a good thing to do. So we need to make at least 30 grand. But I'd like to make a lot more than that. Now we're going to use the Unimog to chop down the trees and get rid of the stumps. And this lorry here can get rid of the sawdust for us. Ooh, don't crash into the back of our Unimog there. Let's try and do this without the lorry crashing again. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to head to the forest with the lorry. I'll wait for these cars to pass. Actually no, I won't. He's right there anyway. Can he make it out? No, he's going to go straight into the side of that one. See? If I come over this side of the road, you'll get past him. He will indeed. I'll do chopping down of the trees in this episode, but I'll not load the wood chipper on camera. Just simply because, you know, the funnest thing to watch. I know we just took the lorry and Unimog away from this area here, but I mean, what can you do? All I'll do is I'll stop here, get the lorry to park up over here. This lorry does not have off-road tyres on it, so it's already starting to struggle. I can sit there. Always good when you leave a vehicle in the woods. I'm just hoping that it stays in the woods. I'll follow the track round. I think this is the interesting track that leads across the river. I think. I'll come across here. Remind me not to take the lorry along here, other than the other lorry that I'm going to be taking along here. Yeah, it goes straight through the river here. Nice deep river for us to go through. And this leads out in the town. Along here somewhere. So I think anyway, yeah it does. Oh, I thought I was going to hit that wall there. Not quite used to this keyboard steer. It's actually a really good mod apart from the camera. It just takes some getting used to because it changes how sensitive the vehicles steer. I'm not sure if I've used it, I don't think I've used it on this map before. I used it on my live stream the other day and immediately regretted it because of the camera. Looking at this, we need to attach the little logger bit on the front. Now we want to pick that up, as safe as that looks. A literal saw blade on the front. This has very quickly become the Unimog of Doom. And just leave that there. Probably shouldn't have turned it off. Let's just hope that this goes together. I really do hope that this goes together. I'll just drive over it. Now, how do I unfold this again? Extend arm. This is quite a big lorry, and that looks like quite a stubby little attachment. But we'll find out. Well, maybe it'll fit. Yeah, that looks alright. That looks as intended. What we'll do is we'll get the Unimog to follow us so we can try out our new ridiculously expensive equipment. There we go. Please start the engine first. I'm in the wrong thing. Apparently the wood chipper has a driver's seat. I just turned it off. Yeah, you turn that off now. Oh, this feels heavy. I suppose it actually would be, so... Now, we're going down here somewhere. It's on the left. I can't remember exactly where. Past the turning here. This is it here. Oh, we barely squeeze in here. We'll probably load a few logs onto this just to see how it works. But you can see by the tyre deformation that this is a very heavy rig. Way too fast through there for this. Now this does have off-road tyres on it. But it's still too big for this little tiny track. I'll just turn the speed down so we don't lose the daylight. It is really the end of the working day just now. But we'll do it a little bit longer. Now, park this here. Now let's see, what do we need? I'll probably turn the engine off. Yeah. So I have to be in the actual wood chipper. Right, so we want to unfold it. Very snazzy. And put the pipe out. Looks like the pipe's not rotatable or anything like that. And start engine. And is that it? I think so. We'll find out. What I'll do is I'll move the truck into position though. Is that in line? It is indeed. Turn that off and now which one's the front one? It would be that one indeed. Let's get this away. Yeah, this is going to be really annoying. I want to cut them as low as possible. Are we missing this here? There we go. In line now, as low as possible. Just like that, and it pushes it away from us. So I'll just turn this off, move this out of the way, and get our chainsaw out. This tree was much bigger than I thought. Let me see, if I cut it around right here, and just load it in, see what happens when I load this one piece in. If I can load this one piece in. Apparently not. It disagrees with disagrees with turning on. Don't do that. Really the place I want to stand. Oh, come on. Oh, chop it in half. Oh no, I didn't do that, did I? I hate it when I do that. It's all that creator controls thing that lets you fly. Not a fan of that at all. Okay. Now. Left control and I? Is that right? Maybe the engine has to be on in the lorry too. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Uses lorry power by the looks of it. Very snazzy. Got there in the end. this needs to come away from here and be placed like that, I think. Maybe not, maybe that was a bad idea. But just throw it in. Well. Now, the only question left is it creating wood chips? It is indeed. This is going to cost us a fortune on fuel for this. Or maybe not. But I'll continue to cut down trees and things in the next episode, I think. I'll get rid of this tree first, actually. Let's just take down one tree today. Turn it into wood chips, see how much wood chips a tree makes. Might be worth having a telehandler load it, because it seems a little bit high for me to load. But we'll see how we get on. This is actually quite a big tree. Now is a good time for it to autosave. How big is this tree actually? It's huge. There we go. There's the end of it. So about there. Get this cut in half, just like so. Yeah, okay. Could have probably parked closer, to be honest. Like I said, it might be better to do with the telehandler. You can just continue to chip all this wood away while I transport the wood about. Object too heavy. It of course is. That one is too, and that one, and that one. Really? That's annoying. Let's see how we get on with this. There we go, got that bit. Which means we should be able to get all of these bits that way. We'll just leave it to do its thing. This is going to be too heavy. I'm just going to throw them in that general direction. Throw them over the hedge. Oh, this is a better size bit. I'll just put the split straight in. I do like the sound of a wood chipper. One of the better sound effects in FS. Get this one, place it down neatly. Oh, what a mess this actually makes. Spews wood chips out everywhere. Are you full yet? Actually it is. Oh well. That's actually a good thing. Don't know how big this piece is. I cut a really small piece there. Well, hopefully I'll be able to pick that up. And then cut this one straight in half. I don't need that open anymore. Don't know why I'm crouching. we'll get this load. Well, this one tree. If one tree is going to be more than a load, then I may need a bigger tipper. May actually be worth getting a full-blown articulated version. Just don't know if that hose is high enough. It should be. Not hose, pipe. Should be high enough. There's only one way to find out, and that is to earn some money so that we can afford to lease a full-blown articulated lorry. Which would be very nice to see on the farm. Get that one away. Jump in here and just turn this one off. Into here, turn this one on. Now we're going out this way, over all those tree trunks. 9,000 litres is not an awful lot, to be honest. Would have liked more. What side are we tipping at? Grain door. I can take that. I'd like a lot more than 9,000 litres actually. It's kind of a bit on the useless side, but let's see how much money this makes us. Straight into that crash barrier there, well, gate thing. Straight into it. Whatever it's called. Alright, let's see here. How much do we weigh? I'm stuck on a pole. Well, if it's in kilos, then just not 13 3/4 ton, which is actually pretty reasonable. That crane is usable, just so everyone knows. You can actually enter that crane and use it, but I don't need to today. Let's just unload here. Is there a quicker way to do this? That'll do. Whole back of the... Yeah, that's much quicker. How much money are we going to get for this? 2.5 grand per load out of this one. So a full-blown tipper would get at least 5 times that amount. That's worth doing. And upon leaving without... Yeah, so it's 3 tons of sawdust we got there. Or wood chips. That's not bad. 3 tons per load. Let's go back into the forest and get the rest. And you can imagine how much money we can make with all the trees that's on this map. Seeing as there's only a couple. I actually see a potential shortcut here. Taking our on-road lorry off-road. I just spotted the bright red through the trees. Park it there. Into here. There we go. That's unloading. Is it going to give us another full load by any chance? How much of a load is that? Just over half. So a load and a half per tree. So yeah. Might be worth looking to upgrade. We just wrecked our lorry and our Unimog. Let's take that shortcut again. Without completely destroying everything. Straight over the hill here. This lorry will learn to be an off-roader. Don't crash into this. Oh, I need to slow down more coming in there. But, yeah, I'm not even going to bother weighing it this time. We know it's going to be somewhere like a ton, ton and a half, something in that region. Let's tip this out here. and we'll just actually park this lorry up in here. So we're back up to 32 grand, which is not bad. But that's all for today's episode, unfortunately. I have to just see what I do next. But if you like this video, leave a like on it, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. And thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.